Taco Tierra in Fairfield, Mount Carmel, and Princeton, Indiana. Add a little spice to your life at Taco Tierra.
Fairfield area forecast calling for clouds today, high 70. 80% chance for rain tonight, low 55. Showers tomorrow with a high 62. Partly cloudy, 72 on Sunday. For Monday, cloudy skies, high 78. And for Tuesday, clouds and 82. Overnight low was 58, yesterday's high 71. 83 1/100ths of an inch of rainfall here at the WFIW studios in the last 24 hours. Currently, humidity at 97%. Winds from the west-northwest at 5 miles an hour. Pressure at 30.01. Right now, we've got cloudy skies and 38 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
And a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mike Reith, right here, right next to my buddy, Chris Connard. Last time I let him have some of my best brew, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
A little black magic, something to give you a kick start into the day.
Yeah.
What happened, Connard?
Brought my own coffee today. I
Brought his own brew, B.O.B.
went 3 days without sleeping.
Wussy.
They've got some stout morning coffee out here.
Yes, I do. Well, that's the way it works out here. We're stout fellas. We step up to the plate and hit it out of the park every day, Chris.
You know, Chris, here's, you can't handle the coffee out here. Be a man. Come on.
Well,
It was good. I just like to sleep sometimes.
I was thinking as I was throwing in, my second or third K-Cup, and your wife was nice enough to supply us with the K-Cup machine. Seems so wasteful. I mean, isn't there a way to reload? I mean, it's like a shotgun shell.
You
Can't
can buy
you?
a reloadable K-Cup.
Really?
Yeah. You can put your Folgers or whatever your ground coffee is.
Whatever is your favorite.
Yeah.
Whatever drug of choice you can put in there.
Right. You can
Your
put
black magic.
Your
My
green
black
tea,
magic, I
your
don't have
black
to-
magic coffee. You can put in your green coffee. I don't know.
I'm quite the fan of the Sumatran coffee myself. I have a very discernible palate when it comes to, but I don't think Chris believes that.
Is that the one where the monkey poops out there? And they,
We'll put that in a K-Cup.
No. They probably do.
I'm going to Glow Bingo on Saturday night to benefit the Humane Society. I will have a glow hat. I'll be the one in the glow hat.
Along with everyone else.
And the glow dauber.
Along with everyone else.
And you're telling me you're not going, that your wife is going, but you're not going? Don't you know a good time when you see one?
Well, I was told it's a girls' night.
Well, thank you.
For
Well, that's okay.
The shop bought a table, and now they're gonna.
That just means there's going to be more beautiful women around me than ever before.
I told you what they strategically did. They strategically picked a table that is halfway between the bar and the bathroom.
that's
like
smart. That's
the
just
best of both
smart.
worlds.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I will not be drinking. I'll be there to support the animals of Wayne County.
Well, that's what it's all about.
By the way, I got volunteered. I'm not saying that I'm not happy about it, but I got volunteered to be a part of the cemetery tour. Have you heard about this, Chris?
Yeah, we've actually sponsored it. And
Well, good
I
for
plan
you.
to attend, yeah.
The cemetery walk, that's coming up into this month, right?
Here's what happened. They had a meeting, apparently, that my wife attended.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you know what we really need? We need a Civil War general. And guess what my wife said?
Mike can do it.
I happen to have one.
I have one with a
that
uniform.
actually served in the
I have one who has a uniform. Let me tell you the story of that uniform. I was president of John A. Logan College. John A. Logan was a Civil War general.
Right.
And they would have an annual dinner and dance. And everybody would dress up in Civil War.
Right.
we'd go.
It's the John A. Logan Cotillion.
I don't know what it was, but we would do the Virginia Reel. Have you ever heard of that? That's the dance that they did. It's sort of like the 1960s breakdance,
Uh-huh.
And I went as a 2-star general. I bought the actual uniform and stuff. And this little rebel, this little guy dressed in a Confederate, uniform, kept coming up and tapping me on the shoulder to get me out of the way so he could dance with my wife. So I'm kind of glad they lost the war.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying. She was dressed up. She could dress to the nines in her 1962 attire. So anyway, I'll be doing. Here's what happened. I said after
You said
18. Oh, I'm sorry.
1862.
Well,
Not
she does
1962.
Well, she does some 1962 too. Anyway, 1862 attire. After the first year, I said I'm not going back because I'm not going to go and fend off this rebel anymore. Okay, and guess what I got? I got an extra star.
Wow.
I became a 3-star general, so I would go back.
For not attending?
Yeah. So I got to no.
You know,
I said I wasn't going to attend.
there's-
She went out and got to put an extra
okay.
star on my uniform.
I thought somebody else gave you an extra
Yeah.
star for not going.
not going.
That
No,
tells you
no,
something.
No, she
I'm not
promoted
going.
me.
Okay,
my
you're gonna get
wife
promoted.
My wife promoted me. It was a field promotion that allowed me to go and once again deal with Johnny Rebel, who was right there again, wanting to break in and dance with my lovely union wife, the wife that I'm in union with. All right, guess what I've got in my hands?
There's no telling.
It's the. I have the bucket of.
Oh, wait a
bunk.
minute. I thought you said, guess what I have on my.
No, well, I got
burger
pork
stain.
burger stain on my hands. This is the bucket of bunk. All right, Sugar Ray Robinson, born on this date back in 1921. Pound for pound, said to be the greatest boxer of all time.
I can believe it.
Now, I mean, of course, Muhammad Ali would take issue
Umbrage.
with that.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that.
Sugar Ray was 128, 1 and 2 as a pro fighter. Not a bad record. No.
Bad.
I'd like to be the one guy that beat him. That'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He fought welterweight and middleweight. In 2002, he was ranked number 1 in all-time history by The Ring. That's a magazine devoted to boxing. Out of the 80 best, he was number 1.
Yeah. And probably Muhammad Ali was probably number 2.
I
I'm
wouldn't
guessing.
doubt it. I don't know who with the
guess.
rest of them. Anyway, he died in 1989 at the age of 67. James Brown,
The Godfather of Soul.
born on this date in 1928.
Hardest working man in show business.
Boy, they had all those phrases about him, didn't
Yeah.
they? He died in 2006 at the age of 73. 50-year career. He had quite a bit of drug issues. He had a lot of problems with smacking around women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Here was his drug of choice. You want to hear how?
Sure.
Yeah,
Take
let's
notes
hear
of this. He would put PCP in cool cigarettes and smoke them. That'll make you.
That's,
That'll make you move around the stage, won't it?
That will make you work pretty hard.
He had 4 wives. Now here's the key point. And take note on this. He had somewhere between 9 and 13 kids. We can't put a number on it. It's a moving target. Somewhere between 9 and 13 kids.
Did he forget one when he
No, there's 4
laced that
kids.
cool
There's,
cigarette with PCP?
there's 4 of them that say, can you believe 4 of them actually saying that was Dad?
Right.
I didn't get credit. That's Dad.
Yeah.
James Brown.
You know, he died without a will.
Oh, and there was a huge fight, wasn't
Huge
there?
fight, yeah. And I think those other 4 children
Got in on that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I wonder if there was anything left. Oh,
Yeah, I think it was pretty sizable.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was. It was.
No, he worked every night.
That's right.
He did. He couldn't. It was sort of like having a cup of coffee out here at the station. You either drink my coffee or you smoke a cigarette with PCP in it. All right, Frankie Valli. His birthday's today, and he's alive. He's 86. His real name is Francesco Stephen Casalucci. That's
Yeah,
why it's Frankie Valli.
Frankie
Yeah,
Valli.
Frankie Valley's a little easier to say.
Yeah. Frontman for the Four Seasons. He started that in 1960. Give me some of the songs. Anybody know some of the songs?
I'm at a loss.
I am too.
Sherry, Sherry,
Yeah.
baby.
Did they do The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Big Girls Don't Cry.
Okay.
Oh,
Know
sure.
that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Walk Like a Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Of course, his life totally memorialized in the Jersey Boys. Not only the movie, but the
stage play?
I got to tell you something. We saw it. We were in Miami and saw it. It was by far the best thing we've ever seen on stage. It was great.
Now, you went to Miami, Florida.
We went to Miami, Florida to get on the one cruise we've ever been on.
Oh, and it was on the cruise?
No, it
Oh, okay.
was showing that night before we got on the boat.
Okay.
And it was spectacular. If you've not seen Jersey Boys, but first of all, the movie's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Get the movie. If you really want to see a great musical, it's fantastic. I love the music.
Because it's chock full of music.
It is. All right, Greg Gumbel, 73 today.
He's put on some pounds in the last few years.
Has he?
Yeah.
He's done NFL, NBA, NCAA. He's the older brother of Bryant Gumbel.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he,
I didn't realize he was older than Bryant. I
Yes.
did not know that.
73 seemed old to me. Of course, I'm much younger. He grew up in Chicago. He refused to go to a banquet once because Clarence Thomas was there, the Supreme Court justice.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
didn't want to run into him. Didn't like him. Didn't want to have anything to do with him. Well, pretty interesting. Christopher Cross, remember him?
Yep.
Yep.
Somewhere between the moon and New York City. Wasn't that one of his...
Arthur's Theme.
Arthur's Theme. That was
He
the big
did,
one. He won an Academy Award for Arthur's Theme.
He did Ride Like the Wind.
Ride Like the Wind.
Sailing.
Oh, you're good at that. He's got 5 Grammys, mostly all from his debut album in 1975. He went up and went down fast.
Yeah. Which included all of those songs, I think.
Yeah. He was an Army brat.
Was he?
His father was the Army pediatrician that was assigned to take care of President Eisenhower's grandkids.
Oh.
Huh.
So he was based in Washington at
Yeah.
that time. All right, let's take a look at history. The game... Can't do this around the office anymore, Chris. 1966, the game Twister was featured on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Right foot yellow. You just can't do that at your office parties anymore.
I don't know that I can do that.
I don't think
Anymore,
I can do
period.
it anymore at all.
Well, I mean, you're talking from a limber standpoint. I'm talking about from a...
Okay.
you're going to have some
Social,
problems,
yeah.
social problems, yeah.
Is the game still...
it's still.
Can
yeah,
you still buy it?
We have one at the house.
Can you
Do
still
you?
buy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever put on a
The
spirited
kids,
game
no,
of Twister
no.
on a Saturday night? Huh? Hey, kids,
I-
watch Dad get limber. Right foot yellow.
What a show!
There's a good time.
boy.
There's a good time. 1971, James Earl Ray, Martin Luther King's assassin, caught in a jailbreak attempt. A lot of people don't realize he was raised in Alton, Illinois.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, my birthplace. Not something Alton normally puts out there.
They don't have it on a
Yeah.
sign or
No,
anything.
no, home of James Earl Ray. No, they're much more interested. Miles Davis is also from Alton, and of course the Alton Giants. So there's 3 or 4 famous people.
Yeah.
And of course me. The White House in 1988, on this date, acknowledged that First Lady Nancy Reagan had used astrology to help schedule her husband's activities. There you
Okay.
go.
Well,
Okay.
He did a lot of right things, so it must have worked.
He did? Well, she started doing that heavy after the assassination attempt. Seriously. 1939, the Beer Barrel Polka was recorded by the Andrews Sisters. Is that roll out the barrel?
I think it is.
Yeah. I believe
We'll
so.
have a barrel of fun. Hoo, hoo, hoo. 1964, Jerry and the Pacemakers made their U.S. TV debut on The Ed Sullivan Show. They performed Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying.
Ah,
A nice moment.
yeah.
1967, Carl Wilson. Where's he from? The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys, yeah.
Went to court on draft evasion charges.
Ooh.
Didn't want to go to Vietnam. All right. That gets us to the question of the day. And it was a poll yesterday for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, we put it on our website and on Facebook.
Yeah.
And the question was, and it's perfect for today, the question of the day, which do you enjoy? And you can join us, by the way, if you have the answer to this. 50 people took the poll on Facebook.
All right.
Okay.
Which would you enjoy the most, a board game or a video game? Okay? And I'm going to tell you, you'll be surprised by the outcome. We're going to take a break.
We are.
And we'll come back with the results and give you an opportunity to chime in when we get back on Morning Coffee.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused.
Life keeps you busy. We make it a little easier. This is Jessica Sanders from the Fairfield Banking Company. Let us help simplify your day by enrolling you in internet banking with bill pay and mobile deposit. You can transfer funds, pay a bill, or deposit a check at your convenience without coming to the bank. It's as easy as point, click, and submit. Banking made easy at the Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We're celebrating the women who love you and 39 years of passion for fashion at Carnaby Square. Through May 11th, you'll save 25% on any clothing item when you buy one, and you'll save 20% on all dresses, yellow silk tags, and Brighton leather sandals. Sign up to win prizes and see Brighton's new jewelry collections, travel bags, timepieces, sensational shades, and more. Boho chic, classic, modern, or casual. We know how to wow your mom. Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Shop until 7 on Thursdays and 5 on Saturdays.
I'm Mike Reith, and I get 2 minutes every morning. The goal is to make you think about a local, state, or national story. I give you my honest take, and it always contains my opinion. You may not agree. That's okay. Good people can disagree on issues and still be respectful. I love it when my commentary spawns a good debate. Talk isn't always cheap. It plays weekdays here on the station listened to, not just heard. Thank you for listening.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule Quiz. Which month and year was it when President Bush sent U.S. soldiers to help feed Somalia?
The people of Somalia, especially the children of Somalia, need our help.
The president also gave pardons to Caspar Weinberger and other Iran-Contra defendants. England's Prime Minister John Major gave it to us straight.
It is announced from Buckingham Palace that, with regret, the Prince and Princess of Wales have decided to separate.
Sports Illustrated chose Arthur Ashe as its Sportsman of the Year.
I don't think there's a bigger award in my industry, and I'm very honored by it. I feel affirmed by it.
And all these songs were new on the radio. Well, what do you think? The answer and a twist of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Join us at F&B Friday, May 17th from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. for our annual Appreciation Day, celebrating you, our customers. We've been serving the community for more than 100 years, and we wouldn't be where we are today without your support. This is our way of saying thanks. Come by for free lunch served by familiar faces at our Fairfield location, 220 East Main Street. F&B, Banking Business Life, member FDIC.
December 1992.
Whitney Houston, and I Will Always Love You, the top song of December 1992. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
The Fairfield Chamber of Commerce, along with the retail merchants, want to invite you to join us in the Pamper Your Mom promotion. From now through May 10th, shop at any participating merchant to enter your grandma, mom, wife, or daughter for a chance to win a floral bouquet filled with 24 gift certificates from local chamber members. This will be a Mother's Day to remember for one lucky mom. Thank you for shopping local this Mother's Day.
On Saturday, May 4th at 9 a.m., Rothrock Auction will have a public auction for the estate of Jack Jennings at 4038 Elbow Lane in Olney. There will be antiques and collectibles, furniture, household, tractors, and equipment. A 3070 Massey Ferguson, a 275 Massey Ferguson with loader, and 682 Massey Ferguson 15-foot batwing mower. For more information and photos, visit RothrockAuction.com. Public auction Saturday, May 4th at 9 a.m. at 4038 Elbow Lane, Olney. Rothrock Auction, Mark Rothrock, auctioneer.
Ladies, spring has arrived. Stylish haircuts, perms, and beautiful highlights are waiting for you at Patty Sure Magic in Fairfield across from the fairgrounds. Men, we haven't forgotten about you. We're the home of the $10 haircut. We're open Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Handicap accessible. Don't forget to come and see Patty, Hannah, or Casey. Walk-ins are always welcome. Call us at 842-3076.
$10 haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Morning Coffee. I just got a text.
And what is that about?
The track invitation today. FCHS track has been canceled today.
Oh, because of the implication of rain.
Well, I don't know that implication of rain.
Or
just
because
that
it has rained.
Yeah. So wet. It's kind of hard to do those field events when you're standing in 3 inches of water.
Well, and you got to dig the discus out of the ground that's a foot deep. Well, we've got 2 tickets right now we'd like to give away for the FCHS Music Department's annual all-you-can-eat. There's your key words. Pancake breakfast fundraiser that's coming up next Saturday between 7 and 10:30.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the First Christian Church. And so we've got 2 tickets right there we'll give away. If you come in and have an opinion about our question of the day, which do you enjoy the most, board games or video games? Chris Conard.
Board games.
Wait a minute. Phone number to call, 842-3715.
842-3715. Chris Conard.
I'm going to go with board games.
And why?
The only video games I ever grew up with was Pong and Atari.
Oh, my gosh. That's 25 years ago. That's 30 years ago.
That's probably a little more than that, but I never got past that.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Good morning, world.
Hey, how you
Walt.
doing? It sounds like the voice of Wayne County agriculture past.
You is the ghost of Christmas past.
All right. Well, what is it? Board games or video? Oh, well, I have a pretty good idea what it is. Board games or video games?
Board games.
Board games.
What is your favorite board game?
Oh, sorry or Monopoly.
All right.
We'd mentioned that. Okay, Walt, I've got 2 tickets for you out front. Actually, I could give it even to this guy.
I'll bring them home to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to hand them to him.
Sounds like a deal. We were going anyway.
There you go. Now you're going free.
All right. Thank you, Walt.
All right.
Can't beat that. Thank you.
You have a good one. While I get back with you, I want you to come in here pretty soon. So I'll get back with you. There, he hung up on me. Yeah.
So, you said board games, Chris.
Board games.
Favorite board game?
We probably play more Sorry than anything at the house, if I was going to say. And not often. We're not big board game people.
You get Monopoly, you're one of those guys that hoards everything and builds
buy all the hotels.
Little hotels and puts Conard on them and stuff like that.
I do, yeah.
Right on the front.
Confessions. Yeah.
I like to pass go and get $200. Where else can you pass go in life and get $200?
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I like to also get a card that gets me out of jail free. Not that I've ever had to use it. I like to have that card in my back pocket. You know what I mean?
Or the community chest.
That's good.
Yeah. That is a good one, too. Yeah.
All right, so you.
Board games.
Well, you see, it's just following a trend here.
I like Sequence.
Sequence.
Uh-huh.
Is
Never
that a
heard of
game?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
It's
it.
a board game involving cards.
Uh-huh.
And you have a board with all the cards on there. Mm-hmm. And the idea is to match up your card to the board.
Well, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah,
So-
when you draw them out, you match them up, and you try and create suits and different things.
And whoever has the most matches wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not technically literate enough to get soaked into a video game. I'd have to have a large learning curve to be able to get there. I think the implication here is most people can do video games by themselves, while board games implicates that you're doing something with your family or with a group of friends. Right?
Sure.
And so I'd have to say board games as well. And interestingly enough, out of the 50-plus votes that we had, over 75% of them said board games.
Really?
So, I think that also proves that we have a seasoned group of listeners.
A learned,
mature
group of listeners.
Yeah. So there you go. There was your question of the day. We'll give you another opportunity here before the hour's out to win some more tickets.
More tickets.
And those were brought and provided by Chris Connor.
And I also want to plug tomorrow the Kiwanis Cookout.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pork chops, pork burgers, grilled
Polish
chicken,
sausages,
Polish
chicken.
sausage.
Oh.
Now you're on the Save-A-Lot parking lot, right?
It is the Save-A-Lot parking lot, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
ribeyes.
Starting when? About 10:30?
I think about 10 to 10:30, yeah. Okay. I'd get there early.
Well, that's the way I do it. I go it, and if I don't eat that at that moment, I put it in the...
Microwave?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. A little bit later. But I get there so I don't have to say, somebody say, I'm sorry, we sold out. Chewbacca is dead.
I know.
Saw that.
The actor who played Chewie, his name was Peter Mayhew.
Is that why Vaughn's wearing black today?
Yeah. Well, he gets that way over the death of any Wookiee, okay? He does.
Or here he comes. Or a character from MASH.
Or a character.
Oh, no.
I
He
just
did not come this way. He
Just
went
got
the
a
other way.
text from Phyllis, our friend Phyllis Hillard.
Yes.
9:30.
9:30
for the Kiwanis.
All right.
Yeah.
I sure hope she wasn't texting while she was speeding through Wayne City. Did you know she got pulled over in Wayne
No,
City?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
No,
she did.
No. For texting?
No.
Speeding.
No. She doesn't text when she drives. She's smarter than that. She's not. She gets a little bit. She gets a little bit crazy when she gets out of town here on Wayne City going towards Mount Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
You know she's engaged.
I heard that.
Yeah,
Yes.
big rock on her.
That. Good for Phyllis.
Big rock on her finger. Anyway, Chewbacca, Chewie, the Wookiee, Star Wars, died at the age of 74 yesterday. Died in his home in North Texas. I thought he was British initially. You know how tall he was?
6'6".
6'4".
Try again. This guy was 7'3".
Whoa! Wow!
Is that incredible?
No kidding.
That is.
He was selected because he could tower over Darth Vader.
Wow.
Okay.
But he was, in a statement released Thursday by his Twitter account, no cause of death, mentioned he had undergone spinal surgery last summer to improve his mobility. He was the gentlest of giants, according to Mark Hamill. He tweeted. He said he was a great friend. Played Chewbacca, sidekick to Han Solo in the original Star Wars trilogy. Then he resumed the role in 2 more installments, Revenge of the Sith in 2005 and The Force Awakens in 2015. That was only 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He was a part-time actor working as a hospital orderly. When he won the role of Chewbacca, George Lucas reportedly cast him because of his height. It allowed him to play taller than Darth Vader. I wonder how they made that sound. That was his. I mean, that's all he did, right? I mean, I wonder if that came from him. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Something similar to that.
You would make a good Wookiee.
I don't
I'm
know
just
about
telling
that.
you.
I don't know.
You'd be. It'd take a while. You know, there's a designation. First, you'd have to be a rookie Wookiee.
Yeah.
And you go right into full Wookieedom.
All right, well, we want to thank Chris Connor for the Wookiees.
He brought some Wookiees in.
Some Wookiees.
Some chocolate Wookiees. Well done. All right. You remember the actress Deborah Messing?
Yeah, she was in Will and Grace.
That's right.
Okay.
She's 50 years old, and she has a new makeup artist.
A new makeup
Yes,
artist.
maybe somebody you might want to consider, Chris. Anyway, the makeup artist.
I need all the help I can get, for sure.
And hairstylist did some work on her, okay?
Yeah.
And so she went on Instagram and posted to her 1.1 million followers. That's where she made the mistake. You know, a picture of yourself saying, look at my new face.
Mm-hmm.
To 1.1 million Instagram followers. They were not kind.
Well, you know, after Will and Grace, she had a couple of other roles but I mean, she pretty much
she hadn't done much.
Is really typecast.
That was her, that was her biggest one, wasn't it?
Basically, I think her only one.
Yeah.
I mean, she had a couple of others, but it never panned out at all.
In the comments section, some suggested plastic surgery.
Oh, it was that bad.
That was that bad, yes. The Will and Grace star didn't let the comments go unnoticed and replied back, that's another mistake, explaining her refreshing appearance. Messing said that she had just got some great facials in New York City and had been using new gadgets. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
One person actually put on the post, the Instagram post, did you have a facelift? ?
Burn.
Another one wrote, yikes, too much Botox.
Man.
Whew. Says, Another one said, gorgeous, but maybe less fillers. Starting to look a bit plastic. So here's I'm just giving you a little
I don't
lesson
think
here.
I want that person.
Well, no.
So body double. Deborah Messing and Tammy Faye Baker.
What you do not want to do is put your picture on. Well, it's okay to have your picture on. A selfie.
Yeah.
I don't do selfies.
But don't put it out there that...
Say, look how gorgeous I look because I've done something different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what that says? Especially in the social media world.
Vanity.
Throw some rocks at me.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Operators of a amusement park ride say that a roller coaster there is safe after a pair of water-filled test dummies fell off during a test ride.
Okay.
Don't think that's a coaster I'm getting on.
See, that's the thing.
I wouldn't think I'd be getting on
This
that
is
coaster.
in Ocean City, New Jersey. The Gale Force coaster at Castaway Cove in Ocean City was undergoing a routine safety check April 20th when the dummies plummeted into a hotel next door. How'd you like to be in the room and see a dummy coming at your window?
Yeah.
It damaged the building's shingles and plywood.
Dang.
Park officials say the dummies, they didn't hold on. That's their problem. They were dumb. They didn't hold on. Anyway, there might be a problem, they said, and they're working on it.
There might be a problem. Where are the crash test
engineers
dummies?
did it take to figure that out?
Remember those commercials, the crash test dummies? Where were those guys at?
They're at the hospital. Officials say the coaster has run problem-free since the mishap. It's tested daily for about 2 hours, and they're ready to open it back up.
But, okay, it's tested problem-free since then?
Yes.
Do they have anybody in the seats or another dummy or
Put any
anything?
more dummies in there. You know, those dummies cost money.
That's true.
They have families.
They're all dumb, but
Yes,
they
they
have
are.
families.
Okay, well, here's interesting. You ever crack your neck, Chris? Anybody crack your neck? You do?
Yeah, sure.
How about you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A 28-year-old from Oklahoma had a stroke caused by popping his neck.
Really?
According to radio station KOCO. Coco Radio.
Coco.
You like to have that station. Doctors said the act of popping his neck caused Josh Hader to tear his vertebrae artery. Never heard of such a thing.
I didn't know there was a vertebrae artery.
The moment I heard the pop, he says everything on my left side started to go numb. I got up and tried to get an ice pack from the fridge, and I remember I couldn't walk straight. Well, I've had that problem too, but it's not because of my neck. As bad as this all sounds, Hader's doctor said it could have been even worse. He could have formed a clot from the tear and had a life-threatening stroke, according to his doctor. He survived the stroke, but it caused a lot of damage. He had vision problems for a few days. He still struggles to walk. So watch it when you're popping your neck. If you want to pop your neck, it says, just kind of pop it from side to side. Don't twist it. Whatever you do, you twist it, you have the risk of tearing that artery.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I'm giving you good medical advice here this morning.
We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I am a doctor.
Well,
not one of those doctors. Okay. Before somebody calls in or on social media takes me to task.
All right.
How much time we got?
We probably, because we have to give away tickets and we have to.
Here's a guy that got a largemouth bass big enough to be a part of the discussion as the Illinois record. He lives in Coal City. Where is that?
It's kind of up north, isn't it? I know it's north of here.
I'm not sure.
He caught and released, the key words, released, a 25.5-inch largemouth in late February while ice fishing at a strip pit. Big fish are no strangers to the pits in Coal City. Now they've reconstructed what it should have weighed, but the point is he put it back in.
All right, I found some info on Coal City.
Okay.
A village in Grundy and Will counties.
In both?
Yeah. It's considered a fringe town of the Chicago metro area.
The largemouth record listed at, take a guess, how big of it is the biggest
I'd
bass?
Say 40 pounds.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm going to say,
I don't know.
Heaven forbid, no.
14 pounds.
You're close. 13 pounds, 1 ounce.
Okay.
It was caught in a stone quarry lake in Lake County. All these big bass are from up north.
Yeah.
I wonder what the story is on that. Huh. All right.
All right.
We're going to take a break. I want to remind you before we do take this break about the fact that the Kids in Motion are right now getting ready for their 2019 summer day camp starting on May 28th. It'll go through August the 2nd.
I believe they have registration again on May 6th.
That's right. May 6th, Fairfield Public Library, 3:45 to 5:30. And so the Kids in Motion.
All right. Chris Connard has trivia questions for us.
Yes,
I do.
Well,
Let us hear them.
Let's hear them.
Oh.
You just give us not the answers. Now, don't be careful. We just want the questions so the listeners can participate and maybe win a couple more tickets.
I had this was a former mystery voice.
Really?
Wrote these questions up for you guys.
Maybe we can guess that before it's over.
Okay. True or false, you can contribute to both a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. We're going to be on a financial
We're going on
theme
the
this
financial
morning.
bench. Okay. All right.
What time is the opening and closing for the stock market? And we'll do Central Standard Time.
Okay.
How often should you meet with your financial advisor?
Oh.
How much can you contribute to a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA in a year?
Boy, this is going to be bad for me.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
Can you withdraw contributions you made to a Roth at any time? Here's a big one.
Okay.
If you invested $1,000 in Apple in 2009, don't look at your phone, Mark.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's trying to get an answer.
How much I thought he was going for the
Yeah.
answer. How much
no.
would you have today? And then also a $1,000 investment in Apple on the day that it IPO'd, which was December 12th of 1980. What would that be worth today?
I knew people that got the first shares of Walmart. That doubled and doubled and doubled.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And what is the Dow Jones Industrial Average?
Okay.
Presently, the Dow Jones Industrial
What's at?
What is it?
What is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What is it?
All right. We'll do that, and we might be giving away some tickets. I'm pretty sure we are right after we come back on Morning Coffee.
Mark your
Post-frame
calendars.
buildings
Fairfield
continue to
Memorial
pop up all over
Hospital
the-
and the horizon.
Hi folks, this is Sandy at Gill Sales and Service. Spring has finally sprung and summer will soon follow, so we are putting our Frigidaire 22 cubic foot chest freezers on sale for $749.95 while supplies last. Frigidaire's Spacewise organization system offers organizational solutions you can customize to fit your needs, like sliding plastic baskets, dividers, and a pizza basket, bright LED lighting, a power-on indicator light, and pop-out key. Come get yours at Gill Sales and Service, 1605 West Main in Fairfield. Check it out on Facebook.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet in Mount Vernon has all your flooring needs. They have a large selection in stock and always give great service. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet certificates are available on the Big Deal Store.
A large public auction will be held this Saturday, May 4th at 9 a.m. at the Indoor Exhibition Hall at the Wayne County Fairgrounds in Fairfield. Auction highlights include antiques and collectibles, household furnishings, king-size bed, glassware, Tiffany-inspired lamps, tin quilts, primitives, lawn and garage, Cubs baseball collectibles, tools, trailers, farm-all tractor, knives, plus over 60 firearms will be sold at noon. 2 auctioneers, 2 auction rings. Please plan to attend the large public auction Saturday, May 4th at 9 a.m. Barnard Auctions, Barkley Barnard, Mark Barnard Auctioneers.
School's out. This summer, keep your child active by enrolling them in Kids in Motion Summer Day Camp. Breakfast, lunch, and a snack are provided daily along fun activities like swimming, skating, bowling, and so much more. We'll even include a sibling discount. So come join us May 28th to August 2nd at the First Baptist Church in Fairfield. Pre-registration is April 29th or on May 2nd, 6th, and 9th from 3:45 to 5:30 at the Fairfield Public Library, or call me, Suzanne Doggett, at 919-0628. We are the place for hot sun and cool kids.
If you can hear me, you already know that radio works. Let me, Libby Lingefelter, show you what else we can do with the original company, like direct mail and digital marketing. Call me, Libby Lingefelter, at WFIW WOKZ 842-2159.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Do you know the difference between a traditional and a Roth IRA? Which one is best suited for your retirement goals? Conard Financial Group is committed to helping you understand the benefits and drawbacks of each. Phone 842-7855 today for help with choosing the retirement account that's right for you. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned. And don't forget to like our Facebook page, Conard Financial Group.
Cloudy skies today with a high 70. 80% chance for rain tonight, low 55. A 90% chance for showers tomorrow, high 62. Partly cloudy, 72 on Sunday. For Monday, cloudy skies, high 78. Clouds return on Tuesday with a high 82. Overnight low 58, yesterday's high 71. 84 100ths of an inch of rainfall in the last 24 hours here at the WFIW studios. Currently, humidity is at 97%. Winds from the west-northwest at 5 miles an hour. Pressure at 30.01. Cloudy skies right now in 58 here at the WFIW studios. Nothing in Illinois showing up precipitation-wise at the present time. And very quickly, want to remind you once again that FCHS Track Invitational today, that has been canceled due to the wet weather.
Radar Weather has been sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
All right, we're back on Morning Coffee, and Chris is going to just blow us away with financial trivia.
We may not get one of these.
This could be an event in that we have. You normally you throw something at him like Gilligan. I mean, the skipper on Gilligan's Island's real name.
Then I'm usually pretty.
This is useful knowledge.
Yeah, useful. Then
you're not going to do very.
Yesterday,
good
you guys got it handed to you. The Gilligan's Island. I mean,
yesterday was the Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies. That's right. Yes.
My wife had, when I got home, said, I'm tired of hearing about Mary Ann or Ginger. Well, I'm just telling you, I'm a Mary Ann guy. I have been for years. And you?
Mary Ann?
You're a Mary Ann. What about you?
I said Mary Ann when I listened to the show.
There you go.
Mary Ann.
We've got 3 Mary Ann guys.
That's right.
Yep.
Who's
All
so
right.
anyway, go ahead. And if anybody, since we're gonna go during this, if you have the answer,
Yeah, the first person to get any one of these questions right.
and you call in fast enough,
Call in.
842-3715.
All right.
We'll give you
Okay.
2 tickets to the upcoming FCHS Music Department annual all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. That's going to be coming up next Saturday, and you'll have to fight for the hotcakes as they come off with Walt Townsend, who'll be there grabbing as many of them as he possibly can.
I'll be there I'm going to be there on the griddle.
Oh, you are? You're the griddle guy.
I'm the griddle. I'm one of the griddle guys.
Oh, so you're cooking every weekend, man.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, go ahead.
You got that job because of your experience with the Kiwanis, didn't you?
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
And he's doing that Saturday, by the way, so that you can find him at the Save-A-Lot.
Okay.
All right.
First one's a 50-50, right? True or false?
Oh, we might get lucky on this one.
Right.
You can contribute to both a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA in the same year.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say false.
True and false. I'm going true. He's going false.
Give it to Mike.
See, do I know my finances or
Yes,
what?
you can.
Well, you do.
I know my finances because I know how to call my wife.
I can't even figure out how to get into my bank account online.
I've had some problems lately too.
All right. By the way, if you'd like to get a pair of tickets to the FCHS Music Department, just answer one of our trivia questions and give us a call at 842-3715.
They're right here in my pork burger stained hands.
What time is the opening and closing for the stock market? Central Standard Time, our time zone.
I would say 7 a.m. and 3 p.m.
No, that's too early. I'm going to say 8 a.m. and 4.
You're both partially right. Well, close. 8:30 a.m. And it closes at 3.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say we get we have something on the 4 o'clock news about the close. So
Yeah.
But it's already been closed for an hour.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. No callers?
No callers.
No callers. That's okay.
How much?
Right.
All right. How much can you contribute into an IRA in a year? Be it a Roth or traditional, because now we know you can do both, right?
All right.
Right.
I'm taking a guess at this, unless somebody wants to beat me to it.
Go ahead.
I'm going to guess a little over $13,000.
I'm going to say 10,000.
Both off. Way off. An IRA, if you're over 50, is 7,000.
Here's just a second. Are you looking at the two of us and saying, if you're over 50? Is that what you're saying?
If you're, well, I was looking at Mark when I said that.
That's right. If I'm over
If
50.
you're
It's
over
been
50.
a hard 50 years for you, dude.
If you're under, it's 6,000.
Okay.
Let's do one of these Apple questions.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff. I know all my fruit.
You know all your fruit? So check this out. If you invested $1,000 in Apple 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
In May of 2009.
And now here we are in May
$1,000. How much would you have?
10 years. Now, so I'm just, $1,000 is what we put in.
Put in 10 years ago.
I'm going to say I'm going to say $50 grand.
Wow.
I am going to go higher than that. I'm going to say $220,000.
Wow.
Not anywhere near either one.
13,000.
You see, that's
a
not even
1,200% return. That's over 1,200%.
I'd much rather take my Social Security check downtown and put it in a video poker game. That's what I'd rather do. I could get my money back this afternoon. Couldn't you?
You could, yeah.
That seems to be what's going on.
It certainly does. At least $100,000 a month doing it. Let's put it that way.
Apparently, no one else out there is getting the questions right either.
All right, because they're not flooding the phone lines right now.
Let's make this one a true false.
All right.
Okay, true false.
Oh, we're good at that.
Oh yeah.
You can withdraw contributions made to a Roth IRA at any time.
At any time. I'm going to say true.
I'm going with false again.
You're both right. Yes, you can, and no, you can't. There's a penalty if you're under 59 and a half. But if you establish the Roth IRA and you've had it for 5 years, you can always withdraw your contributions.
Turner, look at me.
Yeah.
I would not have a penalty. Turner.
Yeah.
You would have a penalty.
Yeah, I may have a penalty, but at least I didn't run into the microphone this
That's
morning.
a good penalty. Run into the microphone.
All right, it's a Paul problem. You see the dent on my head?
Yeah.
He's got 2 dents on his hand
I
now.
have 2 dents on my head. The dent to the right. Just a moment, just a second. I am on radio. I am on radio, right?
He can't remember where he got the dent from.
Which station in this? Where's my classroom? I need to get there and teach. Actually, this one was we moved some stuff at the house for some renovation, and I had people there to move it, but I didn't see a low-hanging beam and nearly got knocked out from that. And then this morning, I was in, you know me, I'm not just the fearless leader here. I'm trying to contribute to the show. I'm trying to help. You know, I mean, sometimes, I'm just going to say, sometimes after the news, these guys need the energy that I bring post-news, okay?
Sure.
And so I was trying to add, and I stood up, and unfortunately the microphone boom was right over my head, and guess what happened? They didn't say, oh, Mike, are you okay? Here's what they did.
We started
laughing very hard, and then not explaining to the listeners what was going on. They had to finally say, well, you know, because Mike stupidly ran into the mic.
Well, you know, we knew you weren't hurt because we got this foam thing right on front of the mic.
Mike hit the mic.
Mike hit the mic.
May I suggest more black magic?
I tell you what, that means we got to get up faster.
You know what almost happened when he hit the beam, didn't you?
No,
it would
what?
have been a mic drop.
It was a mic,
both literally and figuratively.
There was a mic drop when my head hit the beam at home.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm still holding these tickets.
Yeah, we're still looking for a correct answer.
Okay.
842-3715.
We got about 2 or 3 minutes left.
What is the Dow Jones Industrial? Everybody hears about it. You guys talk about it on the radio.
Yes,
The Dow
we do.
Jones Industrial Average is up or down, or what is the Dow Jones Industrial Average?
39.4.
I'm not looking for the
No,
number.
you want a definition, and I don't know if I can
Definition of the
define it.
Dow Jones Industrial Average.
Help us out, folks, please,
Yeah.
because I don't have a way to describe it. I assume it's a cumulative look at the stocks that were traded, either in a positive way or a negative way. How's that for a real?
I think you nailed it. And how many stocks are there?
Right? How many
in
of
the
them
Dow
there?
Jones Industrial Average?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, you know, it's since I've been in radio, it's gone from like 7,000 to the mid-20s.
Right.
I know that much.
Yeah. There's only 30 stocks.
That's it.
There's
30.
only 30?
30.
Really?
And they use
Did
that
they
as a
move?
barometer to
Do they-
gauge. Yeah,
it
just like
moves.
exactly what you said. Yeah, it's just a cumulative
Okay.
30.
I'm still holding these tickets.
So you know that. Okay, let's make an easy one that's not on here.
Okay,
People
go
can
ahead,
get
go
this. If the Dow Jones has 30, how many does the S&P 500 have?
842-375-3715.
I'm going to be real disappointed if a listener doesn't get
we
this
don't-
one.
All right. All we need to know is how many stocks does the S&P 500 have?
There's a caller.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Is it 500?
Oh!
We have a
Who are we
winner.
talking to?
Donnie Rogers.
All right,
Donnie.
Donnie.
They'll be out front. You know, we've got out here on the east side, we got this great big stick, and it's red and white, and it's right underneath it. We got a building, and there's your tickets. They'll be right there, dude. Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Donnie.
Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Well,
Tough question.
Donnie, obviously a scholar, somebody that knows a lot about financial matters.
Never would have thought the S&P 500 would have had 500.
No,
that was
no,
Never would have thought that.
That's a bit high, I thought.
Yeah.
All right, well, give us one more for
One-
the road,
okay,
dude.
this
Give us-
will be the big one.
All right, here's this is the crescendo.
$1,000 in Apple.
Yeah.
It IPO'd December 12th, 1980.
Okay.
That $1,000, how many years would that be? 20, 30, 39 years?
Almost 40 years.
Almost 40 years. What do you think that $1,000 is worth today?
All right. Well, I was low I was high last time.
I'm going to say 2.4 million.
2.4 million.
Oh my, no. I'd say half that amount. 1.2.
430,000.
Yeah, we were both off.
That's
You
it.
guys have you guys have lofty expectations.
Good morning.
kidding.
You're on Morning Coffee. Well, it's Apple.
Okay.
Who's this?
It's Donnie again.
Yeah.
Is it 430,000?
430,000 was his guess.
You got it.
Yes,
Donnie.
it is, Donnie. Donnie,
All right, man.
I tell you what, I'm going to give you nothing.
We're gonna give you the same 2 tickets.
Yeah, again.
We're gonna give you 1 ticket each in each envelope.
For
All
that,
right, Donnie.
for that correct answer, you get absolutely
job, Donnie.
nothing. Thank you, Donnie. You got 2 tickets already out here. So, Chris Conard, always, not only do you provide sustenance, food, but you take shots at my coffee, and you bring very difficult trivia questions that force us to think, don't they, Turner?
Yeah, or cheat.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we'll see you out there on the parking lot at Save-A-Lot tomorrow morning, right?
I'm actually headed to St. Louis to the Fox Theater.
Oh, he's going to go see Miss Saigon,
You
right?
know, the Fox Theater, there is no 9:30 performance at the Fox.
No, but there's a 2, and you have to leave early.
All right.
All right, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. See pictures and prices at boydfern.com or follow them on Facebook.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The unemployment rate's at a 49-year low. The April job numbers from Fox Business Network's Edward Lawrence at the Labor Department in Washington.
263,000 jobs were created in the month of April, 236,000 in the private sector, 27,000 in the public sector. Unemployment rate fell to 3.6%.
Average hourly pay up 3.2% from a year ago. House Democrats want former White House counsel Don McGahn to testify this month. President Trump says no.
The president spoke exclusively to Fox's Catherine Herridge.
Think of it. After 2.5 years and all of that money spent, nothing. Very few people could have sustained that.
President Trump also said Attorney General William Barr made the right call in refusing to show up to yesterday's House Judiciary Committee hearing into the Mueller report. Democrats are going to bring in staff lawyers to ask Barr questions.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland in Washington. This is Fox News.
I'm Jeff Vaughn with today's news headlines. A full TIF report from Attorney Dan Shearing is expected to arrive at City Hall today, and the Joint Review Board is expected to meet in the near future. Dr. Scott England, superintendent of the Fairfield Public School District 112, said he doesn't see the report indicating the taxing bodies will receive what they have in the past. Dr. England also spoke about the